Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine in your homes. In the last session, we had learned about water lice, warm ocean currents, and winter and spring season in Europe. Today in this session, we are going to learn about how summer and autumn season will be in Europe. The summer season starts from June and lasts for August. It does not rain so much. The days are longer than in our country. The sun rises early at 4 o'clock in Europe and sets after 8 o'clock in night. In fact, in the northern countries like Sweden and Norway, the sun does not set at all. These countries are called land of midnight sun. Summer is the season of agriculture in Europe. Crops grow in this season. There is no need for irrigation as the occasional showers are sufficient for the crops. At the end of the summer, the crops are ready to be harvested. Whereas in our country, we have three agricultural seasons: Rabi, Kharif, and Zaid season. Rabi crops are sown in winter from October to December and harvest in summer season from April to June. Kharif is the season starts from June and end in October. Zaid season is basically refers to crop season. During the summer month, this harvesting season occurs. In the month of March, April, May, and June, different fruits and vegetables also harvested during this season, along with the normal crop. Thus, it is possible to grow crops for nearly 8 to 10 months in a year in our country. On the other hand, in France and the Europe countries, cultivation is possible only for 6 to 7 months in a year. Now, autumn season. The climate changes once again in September and October. Tree leaves turns red and yellow and begins to fall. Hay is cut and dried for feeding farm animals in winter. You can see on the screen hay bales after the harvest, which will be stored as fodders for winter to feed farm animals. Grapes and other fruits also plucked and used for making wines, jam, and other juices and are preserved in other ways. Now, land and agriculture. European plains and river valleys are very fertile. It rains all over the year and rivers also do not dry up in any season. As a result, the plains are suitable for agriculture. However, a very large part of Europe country is mountainous and not suitable for agriculture. Some countries have very little agricultural land. For example, only 3% of the land of Norway is available for cultivation and 30% land of England and 40% of Germany is cultivated, whereas in our country 55% of the land is cultivated. There is an shortage of land in Holland. The people of Holland are called Dutch. Like we Indian people call Indians, the people of Holland are called Dutch. The Dutch people have recovered small portion of land farm from the sea by building embankments. Embankment means a wall to prevent river flooding an area. Those embankments are called dikes to push back the sea. The land that is recovered is called polder. You can see the polder of Dutch on the screen. Whereas in Eastern and Northern Europe, it is not possible to cultivate the land in winter season as snow covers it for almost 6 months. The snow begins to melt only in spring season, so they will get very little time to ripen the crops. In the spring season, sowing of seeds takes place and crops are ripened in summer season. They get ready for harvest in autumn season. As a result of this, it is possible to cultivate only one crop in a year, whereas in Europe, it is possible to raise two crops in a year. So, in the Western Europe, they will raise two crops in a year. Wheat is the main crop of European plains. It is grown mostly in France, Germany, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Italy, and Greece. In Southern Europe, fruits like grapes are used for making wines. The Mediterranean countries like Portugal, Spain, Italy, and southern France are famous for their wines. Okay, students, so this is about land and agriculture of Europe. In the next session, I will be there with the new topics. Till then, make the learning fun. Allah Hafiz.